We interviewed Robert F. Kennedy Jr., the environmentalist, here at the People's Climate March in 2014, September. He said that the climate deniers, his word, and energy CEOs belong at The Hague with 3 square meals and a cot with all the other war criminals. What is your thought on that? Do you think some of the rhetoric on your side, as I'm sure both sides, but some of the rhetoric on your side gets too carried away? I mean, what's your thought on jailing skeptics as war criminals?
Well, we'll see what happens. Was it appropriate to jail the guys from Enron?
Interesting.
Okay, right. So we'll see what happens. Was it appropriate to jail people from the cigarette industry who insisted that this addictive product was not addictive and so on? And you think about, in these cases, for me as a taxpayer and voter, the introduction of this extreme doubt, will you go with extreme doubt, about climate change is affecting my quality of life as a public citizen. So I can see where people are very concerned about this and are pursuing criminal investigations as well as engaging in discussions like this.
What's your thought on jailing skeptics as war criminals?
Well, we'll see what happens.
What's your thought on jailing skeptics as war criminals?
Well, we'll see what happens.
Something that I think is very, very troubling. At a congressional hearing yesterday, Loretta Lynch, the Attorney General of the United States, was asked about deniers, climate change deniers, in the context of them being criminals. And she was asked if the Justice Department has discussed civil legal action against climate change deniers, so-called, with the FBI. Let's watch this.
Under President Obama, the Department of Justice has done nothing so far about the climate denial scheme.
This matter has been discussed. We have received information about it and have referred it to the FBI to consider whether or not it meets the criteria for what we could take action on.
How chilling is this? And I don't want to put words in your mouth, but go ahead, react to this.
I mean, this is you begin to see the mentality of these people, and it is vaguely Stalinist. And by that I mean the notion that if you disagree with them, look, you and I can look out the window and we can come to a different assessment of whether or not it's going to rain. You and I can both look at our experience, we can look at data, we can come to conclusions about whether the globe is getting hotter or cooler. Even the people who claim climate change claim that it's a change of 1 degree, roughly, over a century.
Right.
So reasonable people at the very least can disagree about this. The notion that they want to actually refer to the FBI is downright creepy. I think these are creepy people and they have a creepy agenda. This actually ties right back into our movie. There's a new sensibility afoot in America. It's a very dark one.
That's
What's your thought on jailing skeptics as war criminals?
Well, we'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens.